Oh yeah, word? Yeah, let's go get your stuff. We go get a truck, we go out there, me and you. She's like, yeah, just me and you. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't need a bunch of other witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Just me and you. She's like, no, no, no. What you mean witnesses? Welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Mike Murphy. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Hey, before we go any further, please do me a favor. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Tell a friend and tell a friend, because any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. Because I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me, and for that, I am forever thankful. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. I hope everybody's having an amazing week so far, a wonderful week. Got 2 more days left before the weekend comes. If you work weekends, sucks to be you. If not, you get 2 more days, then you get to relax and chill, sip a little sun. You know what I'm saying? If you prefer to operate in the cannabis industry, go ahead and enjoy that. Whatever you like to do, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you take it all in and you do it responsibly. But anyways, today's episode, I'm taking y'all back to June of 2007. This is when I almost had to beat the brakes off my mom's kind of boyfriend, not boyfriend, MMA boyfriend, whatever you want to call him. I was about to put hands and feet on homie cuz, you know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. And I'm getting out in August, but I got 2 cars. I got a Benz and I got the Yukon, both of which I've told stories about on this channel in the past. You know what I'm saying? They somewhere along. If you go back far enough, you'll see them. I can't drive both of them home when I get out in August. So I'm like, well, let me bring one home now in June, drop it off, and then I'll drive my other car back. Now, the truck I'm bringing home in June is the one I'm giving to my dad, the one he didn't make the payments on like 4 stories ago. That's the one I'm bringing back, right? So as I'm planning the trip, my roommate in the army, my man Dre, we had a little crib off a post. He like, yo, I'm gonna roll with you. I'll help you drive up, then we could just fly back together. I'm like, I bet. Now, me and Dre's crib in Killeen, Texas, bruh, this was the most poppin'est house that the military probably had never heard of at the time. I'm taking claim to that. You can ask anybody. If you came to that crib at any time during the day, there was always people there was jumping. I don't even think we ever locked the doors. Even when me and Dre wasn't there, we had other people staying there. It would just be partying, Xbox, whatever. The crib was lit. That's another story for another day. I'm gonna tell y'all about that another time. Let's get back to this story. So me and Dre jump in the whip. Boom, we drive to Pittsburgh, right? I got the whip. I told my dad, I'm bringing you the truck, but I'm not giving it to you until I get on the plane. Like I'm not up here for 3 days, 4 days with no wheels. And I'm not renting a car. Like you just get this when I leave. My dad, like, that's cool, whatever. Boom. I'm like, all right, so how we gonna do it? He was like, all right, this is what we'll do. The day you're going um to the airport, you could just leave the car at your mom's house and I'll have Heather, my sister, pick it up and take it to me. I was like, nah, how about that? I was like, whatever, we'll figure it out. He like, all right, well, cool. So while I'm up there, at some point, I'm with my girlfriend. Now, this is the girl that I just told like 2 stories ago that was smashing my homie. This is her. So this is only the second time I'm physically seeing her since we've been together. The time she came to Texas, and now this time. So when I get up there, I'm kicking it with her. We in the whip driving or whatever. Now let's break away from the story for a quick second. My mom's is in recovery. Again, I told y'all she was smoking the pookie, the crack rock. She clean now. Shout out to moms. But she was getting high back then. So now she was in recovery at this time, and she's staying at this 3/4 house. I guess there's like halfway houses, then there's 3/4 houses. I don't know the difference. I think you got a little bit more leniency at the 3/4 dip. I don't know. But she's staying at this 3/4 dip in Washington, PA. Basically like 45, 50 minutes outside of the city of Pittsburgh. Whole different county, right? Not real far, but bro, I'm not just driving to Washington, PA for no reason. So I'm with my shorty, we driving around. My mom calls me. It's a Friday. She said, is it possible? Because I want to see you while you home. Could you come pick me up from Washington, PA, and bring me back to Garfield? I'm gonna stay with JR. That's my uncle, my mom's youngest brother. She's like, I'm gonna stay with JR for the weekend, but I want to see you while you're here, but I need a ride. I'm like, Yeah, that's cool when you need picked up. She's like, can you come now? I'm like, damn. Now listen, here's my rule. I was with my shorty, but I don't be introducing my mom to women who I don't really see like a potential future with. If it's just a joint I'm hitting or something like that, I don't bring them around. But where I was at the time my mom called me, there was no way in the world I was taking my girlfriend back to her house, then driving way back out there. I'm like, nah, she just got to meet moms. So I'm like, all right, mama, come get you. She's like, pick me up from, I want to say it's like a Walmart parking lot. She gave me the address, like I could just meet you there. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Me and Shorty drive out there, whatever. We in the lot waiting. And my mom is like, yo, I'm gonna run into the store. I'll be right back. I'm like, all right, cool. So we sitting there talking to the door opens. I look back. It's some tall, light-skinned dude with a ponytail. I'm like, yo, my man, what you doing, bro? He's like, oh, no, no, my name, he stuttered. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? He like, nah, I'm with your mom. With Terry? I'm like, what? He like, nah, it's my friend. I'm like, what you doing in my whip, dog? Like, he like, nah, I'm supposed to be going with her. Something about your uncle. I'm like, hey, yo, what? I'm like, hold on. My mom gets in the whip right after that. I'm like, yo, what's up with dude? I think his name was Jason. Let's just say Jason for the story. I'm like, she's like, oh, this is Jason. This is my son, Mike. Mike, this is my son, Jason. I mean, my friend Jason. I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What is we doing? I'm super like protective of my mom's. And I don't know what it was. The moment he opened the door, the vibes was off. He wasn't passing the vibe check. Something was up with dude. I'm like, yo, I don't know. What's up with him? Why is he here? I'm picking you up. What is this dude doing? This shit man or something? She's like, nah, 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 nah. It ain't nothing like that. I should have knew right then and there she was lying. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, your Uncle JR wants to learn MMA. He knows MMA. So he's coming in this weekend. He's going to teach JR MMA. Now, here's something y'all don't know. My Uncle JR is about 9 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I think he might have been like 30. No, no, no. 32, something like that. He's fat and out of shape. Not super fat, but he's just like, I let myself go fat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't learning no MMA. So I already know now they trying to spin me with the goofy shit. I'm like, oh, okay, JR learning MMA from him. Where he's staying at? Oh, he's gonna stay at the house in the spare room. No, he's not. No, he's not. My mom's like looking at me because she's still my mom. But I'm telling her what's gonna happen. She's like, nah, you don't call the shots. I'm thinking like, I ain't gonna say this is right or wrong, but while my mom was getting high, I didn't treat my mom like my mom. It was tough love. She'd be like, you gonna do your mom like that? I'm like, you're not my mom, you a crackhead. If my mom come back, then we could talk. But right now, you a crackhead. And some people won't say I'm wrong for that. Some people will say that ain't cool. That's your mom. Yada yada yada. I am. I ain't gonna say the sole reason. I can't say that because it's her. But when she got her first year clean, I went to the little Narcotics Anonymous meeting with her to support her, celebrate her 1 year, get her key tag. When she stood up and she said, the reason I got clean is, everybody hits their rock bottom, whatever, this, that, and the third. He was like, the fact that I didn't feel like my son loved me anymore and I didn't have the same relationship with him is the reason why I got clean. Had he showed me the same love he always did, I would be still getting high right now. But the fact that he treated me the way he did and I was losing that relationship, that was my rock bottom and I had to get clean. So you could judge me if you want, but my mom got clean because I treated her like she was a crackhead and not my mom. Anyways, back to the story. I'm protective of my mom. I don't like what's going on, whatever. I'm like, all right, just get in the whip, yo. I'm like, oh, this is my girl. Introduce her. She's like, oh, nice to meet you. Da, da, da. My girl looking at me like, oh, because she ain't seen the version of me that I'm pushing down and not letting the world know. You know what I'm saying? I only been home from the war for 6 months. I'm still teetering on Looney Tune time. So they don't know that side of me. I'm suppressing this shit. We get in the whip, we drive back to Pittsburgh. I drop them off or whatever. I take her home, go about my day. I can't remember what happens, right? I can't, the next day, whatever, Saturday comes along. We flying out on Sunday morning, like maybe like 1 or 2, Sunday afternoon. Saturday night comes, we all at my Uncle JR's house. So my mom is upstairs with dude, ponytail cuz, and it's me, my Uncle JR, one of his boys, and a couple of my homies. We got the Madden hooked up. Now, for you YNs, this is when you had to have the PlayStation with the cord. Wasn't no wireless joints. It was like a PlayStation 2. It was the core joint. It was '07, so it was right before I think PlayStation 3 came out. It was PlayStation 2 though. We got the console set up on the entertainment stand, TV up there, cords is dangling. We on it in a chair. We on the sticks. That's what they called it. I don't know if that sounds like some zesty now, but we on the sticks playing a game. Everybody sitting around. And you know how the game be. You be waiting for somebody to lose. I got next. We sitting there playing. Homie come down the steps. He like, yo, can I get past? We like, yeah, go ahead. I paused the game. He goofy as hell. He go to step over the controllers, foot catches the string, the cord of the controller, rips the whole joint out, resets the game. I jump up. Yo, what's up, fam? What's wrong with you, dog? He like, oh, bro. Everybody looking at me crazy. Cause like it was clearly an accident. But they don't even know in the back of my head, I don't like this dude. I already think he's up to no good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad about my mom's. I'm like, I know she lied to me. I already asked JR, what's up with the MMA? He's like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not doing no MMA. So I already knew the jig was up with my mom's. So when he did that, I was frustrated. I took it out on him right away. JR like, bro, chill. I'm like, nah, man, what's up with dude? Da, da, da. They're like, bro, it's cool. We just reset it. It's the first quarter. Like, we just start the game over. I'm like, nah, man, y'all got it, bro. I throw the joystick down. You can play, bro. I'm cool. I'm ready to swing on cuz. You know what I'm saying? He come back, yo, can I? He step over this time, super cautious. He said, yo, where's the corner store at? I want to go get something to drink. I said, all right, bro, look, when you walk out the house, you're going to go up, make a left to the light. It's a half a block. Make another left. Walk down one block, the store's on your right-hand side. Y'all heard what I just said. Walk out of the front door and make a left up to the light. Make another left, walk one block, the store is on your right-hand side. He said, cool. This dude don't come back for like an hour. He come in like, oh man, I got lost. I didn't know where that store was at. Bullshit. Now I already know he's lying. Now my brain is starting to like, oh, was he trying to go cop some rock? And he couldn't find nobody, so it took it longer. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm starting to get super analytical. I'm like, my mom could have just went to the store. You know what I'm saying? Or they could have went together. But guess what? My mom can't lie and say she don't know where the store is at. So if she goes out to cop, if she can't find nobody right away, there's no excuse for why was you out there so long. So she's like, I could send him and he can lie and say he got lost. That's believable. He's not even from Pittsburgh. We'll do that. That's what I'm thinking, right? And probably my mom don't want to cop knowing that everybody in the neighborhood gonna tell me, yo, your mom tried to cop. So she sent homie out, right? He come back. I'm like, yeah, hey, nigga, get out my face, bro. He like, oh, damn, dude, you know, you got a little, you know, he ain't saying nothing. He go upstairs. I'm pissed. Mad the whole night. Next day I wake up. We flying out. I tell Dre, yo, I'm gonna go to the barber shop real quick. I had hair still. You know what I mean, I ain't got it no more, but I had it then. I had the even Steven, you know what I'm saying? In New York, they call it a Caesar. I had the even Steven though. I'm like, I'm gonna go up, see my man Oscar at the barber shop. It's like 6 blocks up the street. Get lined up, then I'll be back. By then, my sister should be here to pick us up, take us to the airport. He like, all right, cool. I'm gonna pack the bags. I'll be ready when you get back. I'm like, cool, good luck. Now my mom and dude is still upstairs. I ain't seen her since the store incident. You know what I mean? I'm at the barber shop. Homie didn't line one whole side of my head, my face, all that up. Beard, hairline, all crispy, right? He's starting to get to this side. My phone rings. I'm like, hold on 1 second, bro. I'm like, yo, what's good? So while I'm talking like this, he's starting to do this line. It's my mom. I'm like, what's up, mom? She's like, well, you got to add it too. Like, you better watch who you're talking to. I was like, yo, I don't want to hear that shit. Where was your man's at last night? Like, I know he went to go out and cop something. You know, I ain't stupid. Y'all thinking I'm playing games and shit. I'm talking to her like that, right? She's like, no, that's not what happened, blah, blah, blah. But me and her just going back at it. You know what I'm saying? He can't hear what I'm saying, but he clearly tells it's some static between me and Ma Dukes. So he say something in the background. I didn't hear him. She was like, no, don't worry about it. I'm like, don't worry about it. I said, who you talking to? She was like, nothing. Like I said, he was going to the store to go get something, and I hear dude clear as day like, man, tell him mind his business. It don't concern him. Click. Yo, my man, take the smock off. He like, yo, bro, I say, yo, my nigga, do I look like I'm playing with you? Take the smock off. He like, all right. Pulls the joint off, give me a little dusting. Peeled him off a 20. I got one side of my shit done. The other side is untouched. You know what I'm saying? Jump in the whip, burn to the crib, right? I remember pulling up like like the task force, SWAT team jumped out the whip, right? When I get there, I didn't see this right away. This is what I'm about to tell you now. I realized later on. So when I pulled up and swerved into the curb, my oldest sister, who was taking me to the airport, her and her boyfriend is parked in front of, like, I pulled in behind them. My little sister is with her boyfriend, soon to be baby dad, walking up, like they parked on the other side of the street and they're walking up to the house. I don't even know why they was there. Now, I don't know why, but I didn't like her boyfriend at the time. My little sister, I didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really know the dude that was with my big sister. I didn't know him. Dre stand, everyone's outside talking. Jump out the whip. When I'm getting out the whip, I see my mom and light skin, that dude coming out the house. They must have seen the 1,000-mile stare in your boy's face. Instant, oh shit, Spidey senses. He's about to do something. I slam the door. I take off to go into the house. I'm putting hands on him. I'm like, my mom better not get in my way because I'll swim move her. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on some JJ Watt if she play with me. I'm not, I got a mission. I'm heat seeking right now. So I'm bolting up the steps. Dude was like, oh, turns around, runs in the house. My mom tries to like slam the door to protect him. Now, in my house, we got an old school house, right? We got a screen door, then we got a big wooden door, and then it's like a mud room. And then outside of the mud room is another wooden door with like glass panels. Then you walk into the house. For y'all that don't know what a mud room is, it's like a place where you put your umbrellas or your wet shoes or anything that you don't want to trample through the house. You know what I'm saying? When it's inclement weather outside. So when I go up there, she gets the wooden door almost all the way closed, and the screen door is, it's one of them is you could just pull it. It was like rinky. I whang, yanked the screen door, ripped that shit off. It is hanging. Boom! Truck opened the big glass door. Her glass, I mean the big wooden door. Her glass shattered. Right. Oosh. Kick open the mudroom door, and I see my mom like running. I see dude. He's headed for the back door. My mom is like in my way. I like push her out the way. I go to get dude. He slams the back door shut hard. I go to do it. It's locked. I'm like, oh. By the time I finally get it open and I get outside, he didn't hop the fence and took off. I'm like, oh, I was gonna say something, but YouTube will flag this video. But I was talking about some making him not be with us any longer, right? I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm enraged, right? Now, what I don't realize my hand is bleeding from, I guess, when I hit the door. Like, I look crazy. And I told you, at the time, I didn't notice. Everybody was standing outside when I pulled up. Big sister, little sister, both they boyfriends. My mom is back out there now, and Dre. I come back out. I'm like, you think I'm playing? What you think I'm stupid? My mom's like, don't yell at me. She's all like, you're scaring me. I'm going off on everybody, right? My little sister's boyfriend was like, yo, somebody's like, I don't like you neither, nigga. Who you fucking talking to? He was like, all right, bro. Like, I was like, nigga, the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I don't care if I know your brother. I don't like you, nigga. I went to school with his brother. Rest in peace, my nigga Kamal. But I'm just snapping. I'm just taking my anger out on everybody. My big sister's like, I'm like, yo, get in the car, man. Take me to the airport. He's like, all right. The dude she was with never said a word. I think he knew this is not my fight. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no problem with me. I don't got no problem with him. I'm just driving. So me and Dre I grabbed the suitcases, throw it in the trunk. The truck is still running. I'm like, yo, make sure my dad get his truck. Keys is in it. Right. I get in the car. I'm like this whole way to the airport. Looking out the window. I'm not talking to nobody. Dre's in the back with me. My sister and dude is up front. I'm on 10, probably like 4 or 5 minutes. I was like that quiet ride. Radio's not even on, right? Now, let me take you back out the story. Earlier in the weekend, Dre, maybe it was on the way up to Pittsburgh. At some point while I was with Dre, he asked me what this girl's name was. Some girl. Like, yo, what's girlie's name from the spot? And I was like, I don't know. I can't remember. It'll come to me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you don't remember? I'm like, nah, but when I think of it, I'll tell you. I just can't remember it right now. He's like, all right, cool. So I'm like this. Yo, Ashley, bro. Name was Ashley. He's like, what? I'm like, nah, remember the girl you asked about? Yeah, her name's Ashley. I told you it would come to me. Yeah, Ashley. He was like, Yo, bro, now you don't talk to me, bro. Don't say nothing. You're not about to just do all that, not address that, then talk some about her name's Ashley. Nah, bro. What's wrong with you? I'm like, nah, what you mean? I'm good, bro. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we almost at the airport, make our flight, you know what I'm saying? But that's the girl's name's Ashley, though. But everybody looking at me like, and my brain is back to normal. Like, what just happened is out of my, I don't even care no more. I'm good. Yo, we at the airport, you know what I'm saying? Make our flight. We cool, bro. Yeah, so when we get back, yeah, we need to have a little get together. Bro, everybody looking at me like, nah, he need checked out. He needs a handler, a direct care specialist. He needs somebody to be monitoring him at all times. Because what was that? I get on the plane, we fly back. Oh, it's all good. My dad calls me like, yeah, what happened with the truck? I'm like, nah, she ain't bring it to you. I left it there. He's like, nah, she did, but they were saying something about da-da-da. I'm like, nah, it wasn't none. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, we good. He was like, oh, all right, cool. They made it seem it was a big deal. I'm like, nah, we good. Yo, and this is how messed up it was. I ain't gonna front. I honestly never saw anything wrong with what I did. Like, I thought that was a perfectly normal response to what had happened. And then as time passed, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 therapists later, I realized, nah, bro, something wrong with you. You need some medicine or something. You need to learn how to de-escalate. Like, you too attached to like just going to 10 right away. You know what I'm saying? So the story's getting kind of long, but it's so we get back to Texas or whatever. That's it. So when I finally moved back to Pittsburgh, my mom then already confessed and told me that was her boyfriend. She was lying to me, duh. But she's living with dude now out Washington, PA, right? His mom owns the house, but it's like an upstairs, downstairs, like two different units. My mom and dude is living downstairs. They break up or whatever. He threatening my mom. And again, my spidey senses was peeping homie from the beginning. I didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? So my mom was like, I got to get my stuff out of here. He's threatening to do something to me if I come up there. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, yeah, word? Yeah, let's go get your stuff. We go get a truck. We go out there, me and you. He's like, yeah, just me and you. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't need a bunch of other witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Just me and you. She's like, no, no, no. What you mean witnesses? I'm like, yeah, so just me and you, we cool. We don't need nobody else. She's like, nah. So she called my stepdad, she called my Uncle JR, and my Uncle JR's best friend, Eddie. Like, we all gonna go out there. And she's hoping that my dad and my uncles, Eddie's like an uncle to me, that if I go, they'll be able to like, yo, chill, because I respect them. But she knows she can't stop me. So we all go out there thinking we gonna confront dude. You know what I'm saying? We all getting out the cars. They all get out first. I'm the last one to get out. I got two of them. I got the hardware, you know what I'm saying? The 4 nickel and the 40 piece tucked into the waistband. We walking, I go right past them. They're like, yo, we gonna make sure it's clear. I'm like, nah, it's good. Boom, kick the door right open. Joints out. Yeah, what's up? Where you at, bro? He went home. Mom upstairs, like, I'm calling the cops on you. I'm like, I don't care, bro. You won't make it out of here alive. I'm talking crazy to the mom. She shook. Everybody looking at me like, yo. I'm like, I thought they was gonna calm me down. Nah, we're do that. I wanted all the smoke with dude. I was going to the state pen for the rest of my life that day had he been there. I promise you I was. He wasn't there. We got all my mom's stuff out and left. I ain't heard from dude since. I don't even think my mom ever heard from dude since. But that was the weekend that led up to me almost having to both y'all getting clapped up. Smart tech homie cuz up in the spot in Washington. You know what I'm saying? My mom still brings that story up to this day, like, you're a lunatic. I'm like, yeah, only when it benefits you. Knock it off. But that's what happened, man. Almost had to crush our non-fake MMA boyfriend, whatever. I don't even think he knew MMA. I don't know. He ran from me. If I knew MMA, I'm not running from me. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. Listen, again, I appreciate the support. Another great episode, in my opinion. I really like telling this one. You know what I mean? I had to start and stop over about 3, 4 times because I was leaving out pertinent details, but I think I got it all this time. So I'm happy with this one. So listen, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend, because any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience of my channel, I greatly appreciate it. I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me, and for that, I am forever thankful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching, tuning in. I will see y'all Friday. Stay blessed, stay safe. Peace.